What is up, YouTube? Back again with another video. In today's video, man, this is the second time I'm recording this, so hopefully this one's better than the last time I recorded it. We're going to be showcasing the last two mastery camos for each of the new guns. I'm not doing gold or plat for or zircon for zombies cases. I'm just doing the mastery camo for you get for doing all of the challenges, and then what you get the camo before mastery. So for zombies, it's that Serpenite, and then for the multiplayer side, it's the other camo that's for multiplayer as well. So obviously, first off, we have Interstellar on the new battle rifle, the ARX 160, or as it's known in the game as the SOA. I'm gonna find a good little light spot right here. Is good. So Interstellar, this gun looks pretty good overall. I don't really have any complaints about it. I will say it is not as good visually wise as the Borealis camo, but it definitely is still pretty sick. I feel like Interstellar looks so good in the menus, but its dark spots are just so dark, which in a way is cool because it makes that orange, red, like hot pink colors really pop at you when you do see them. But I definitely feel like they're a little lackluster when it comes to really just showcasing the camo. So it does really good on, so like if you're in a dark area, for example, if we go right here, you can see the bright colors better, which is fine, but it's still kind of dark. And when you go in the light areas, it kind of helps a little bit, but there's also that glare on this. So overall, though, I think the new gun looks pretty dope with the Interstellar camo. And now we're going to go into the sword. So the sword is called the Soul Render. Has two different types of melees. So this is the kind of the finishing move. If you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen videos on YouTube already about it, so I won't go too much into depth. Basically, it's a little finisher move with this, and then you can do this, the other melee button, which will allow you to do a speed melee, which is what I used to get this thing Interstellar because it was like the only way to use this. Interstellar looks all right on this sword. Some areas it looks super sexy. I was on S&D on a darker map, and it looked so clean. I think it just really depends on the game, or the map, I should say, that like depending on how it pops out. Like some of the MW2 maps, it pops really, really well in. Alright guys, so here we have the priceless camo on the new battle rifle, the SOA, again. Priceless is one of those camos in this game that I really like, not just because it's shiny, but just because its color scheme. It's very rare to get a mastery camo of some way that's a bluish color. I think I said this in my top 5 camos video. I did a couple, like I think it was last month or whatever. I had mentioned about how the fact there's not many mastery camos that are blue or purple or even red. We've had tons of, well, I shouldn't say purple. We've had tons of purple camos, but like a light purple almost. But either way, we've not really had too many camos of those colors. Most of our colors are that we get for mastery camos are usually like super dark purples, like space dark. Or black, or even like an orange or red color scheme. So overall, I think Priceless is dope, man. It's worth the grind for the new battle rifle. And yeah, let's go to the sword. So here's a sword. The sword looks, again, amazing. I really just love the sword, the way it looks. I was a little weird at first with it because I was like, it kind of looks cringe. It doesn't look like it's going to be that good. But not only do you run really fast with the sword, I mean, look how fast you run with the sword, bro. It's insane how fast you run. But it also just looks super clean, and it does perform really well. I think it's my favorite melee in the game currently, and that's concluding MW2 melees. Because it's fast, it looks cool, and it's not a 2-hit kill, it's a 1-hit kill, so it's really nice for MP, or even Warzone. I think Warzone's a 1-shot kill as well. So yeah, super dope. That's the Priceless camo. Now, let's go to the next ones. Alright, here, so we have the Serpenite camo next, which is pretty okay. I really wish more from Serpenite. Let's go to a brighter area. I kind of wish more from Serpenite overall. It's alright. It gets the point across for being a zombies camo. It gets the point across, but I really wish they would have went more the exclusion zone, which had that orange color kind of be more vibrant. But this is what the camo looks like here on the SOA. Pretty dope. Super easy, by the way. These camos only took me about an hour and a half yesterday to do, so I got these done both in the same day. So it's super easy to get them. So if you're going for these camos, they're super easy. And yeah, super good. Let's move on to the sword. So here we got the sword. The sword is super clean. Again, I actually really like the Serpentine camo on the sword, how it just kind of, the orange lines kind of pop a little bit, which is super dope. Again, I feel like in this game, some guns look really good with certain camos, and other guns just don't. And I think the sword is one of those guns that really just looks super good with the Serpentine camos. Honestly, all the zombies camos look super good on the sword. But that being said, let's move on to the next one. All right, here we guys are the Borealis camo, which is the Zombies Mastery camo on the new guns, and it looks super clean. Borealis is probably the best camo in the game. I just really wish that I didn't have to use the other camos like Interstellar specifically for the Ultra Mastery grind, because I would love to run around with guns with this camo on, but again, you have to use the Interstellar camos for the Ultra Mastery. Some guns like this one look so clean with the Borealis camo. Borealis just fits this game so well. Interstellar is really good in the menus, but Borealis is way better in game, I would say, especially on the newer guns that they've been adding. But let's go over to the sword. Here's a sword. Now the sword is kind of weird because at certain angles it looks really shitty, and then like if you look down at a certain angle, once it stops this animation, you see it looks really good. Then you go over here, good, good. I think it's because of the dark areas, but it looks pretty cool. Again, something I wish I could run more often, but now that these new guns are out, I'll probably be working on their Ultra Masteries as well. So I probably won't be using Borealis all that well. But I think once I'm done the Ultra Mastery, I'm definitely going to be running Borealis quite often. But yeah, that's it. That's all the new guns with the 2 Mastery camos from each multiplayer and zombies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of like a short one. I have tons of stuff planned. I've been writing down. I have about 2 weeks worth of content written down, ready to go. So I just have to record those videos for you guys. And again, if you guys want to help support me in any way, you guys can leave a like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. As well as go check out my Patreon. If you do my link tree, there'll be a link to my Patreon, and go help there. You guys get cool rewards, as well as my Discord. You guys can find me over there as well. I'm very easy to get a hold of over there. But yeah, love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.